Hey everyone, welcome to the Queen of Ark, your go-to channel for all things ARK Survival Ascended. Today we are going to build an air-conditioned room to hatch eggs. So for this video, I'm going to do a 4x4. You can make it as big as you want. All right, and once you have your basic structure built, you're gonna put the air conditioners down. Now, the maximum air conditioners you would need is 20. Never hurts to have more, but less will sometimes cause certain eggs, like a rock drake, for example, to not hatch. Okay. So then what you're gonna do after you've put your air conditioners down is you wanna box them in and give yourself like a platform. So I use the quarter walls for this because they're short, so you don't need them to go all the way up a full wall high. And then you're going to put your ceilings on. And then after that, I like to build ramp just to make it easier to get up. And that's like an air conditioner. So what I'll do, so there's some new structures as well. One is an embryo incubator, which is really cool for animals that don't lay eggs, because what normally you have to do is once you have your animal pregnant, you have to wait until it hatches or pops out naturally. Now there's a way for you to put them in here. So it's with the gene scanner. So we've got our incubators here, we've got our air conditioners here. I have a light in here so we can see. And then what we will do is we will go get some eggs. So here, we'll breed our Maguanas. So for breeding, you go to the wheel, you go to behavior, the hearts are enable mating. Now the other feature is you can copy settings to dinos. So if you do this, enable mating, you can hit copy settings to nearby Maguanas. Or you can just enable each one if you didn't want them all to mate, for example. And then you can tell they're mating. We'll move him closer. So the Maguanas don't have a gender, so they will just breed with themselves. And you can see the hearts, that's how you know. And while those guys are going, we will go grab some beauty egg. And then I will show you. So enable mating. And then you go back to that dino, go to behavior, and then copy setting to nearby beauty. And then you can see how they started mating right there. All right. Once they're done, they're actually both gonna pop out an egg, which is kind of neat with the Maguanas. With the beauty, it's just the standard, so only the female will pop out an egg. And it shows you the mating bar underneath on how long it is. This is at 27%. While those guys are going, I'm also going to show you there's a new dinosaur called the Gigantoaptor, G-Raptor for short. And what it does is you can put eggs in its saddle to hatch as well if you don't have your air conditioners. We will do a video on taming them. It's a little bit of a process. It's not like the others. What you have to do is you have to drag the mother away with eggs, keep her entertained or occupied, and then you go to the nest where the baby is and you emote with it until you tame it. So there she is. 56%. And there's the egg. So now that we've got the egg, I'm going to show you what happens. So you'll come in here, you put the egg right down on top of the air conditioners. And right there it tells you. It's telling you that it is incubating, no problem. Incubation time is 33 minutes. So what you would do is you would come in here after 33 minutes and the baby would pop out, and then you're just going to hit triangle to claim it. And then these guys should be almost done too. And what I will do with these ones is I will put them in the G-Raptor saddle and show you that. So here's the trick with the G-Raptor saddle. You put it in there and you're like, okay, now what? So what you have to do is you go into the inventory, you highlight the egg, and then at the bottom it says attached to left saddle slot. And then you can see that it is now highlighted, which means it's attached. And then the same thing on the right. So the only thing with the G-Raptor is that it does not tell you the countdown time, but you can leave it in here as long as you want and then just hatch it when you're ready. And then if you're on it, you can see on both sides of my hotbar at the bottom, it says Maguana egg on both sides. And that's how you know what egg is in each saddle. And then it'll turn red on there, that's showing that it's got a lot of time, then yellow, and then green. When it's green, it's ready to hatch. One more thing I'm going to show you that's kind of neat is we're going to pick up one of these walls and we're going to make it into a window, just like that. And one of the really cool features now is that you can put an air conditioner in the window, just like that. See that, guys? Isn't that pretty neat? Now it's like you actually have an air conditioner in your house. So there you go. All right, guys, that is the basics of building a egg room to hatch eggs. That shows you the G-Raptor as well and how you can put those in there. And the other thing is once we hatch, we use the Maguanas. They're just like the Maywings from Evolved, where you put the babies in the saddles and turn on nursing, and it will raise them for you so you don't have to hand feed. And if you have bred, you know that in the beginning when they're babies, hand feeding can be so much fun. So the Maguanas are very effective. And that is everything I have, guys. Please like, share, subscribe, comment. Let me know if there's anything you'd like to see. And we will talk to you soon.